But I'm here to tell you that if you got your mind stayed on Jesus, there's nothing the enemy can do about you. I found out that the more God and the more salvation you have, the more God can use you where he got you in ministry. Well, I wonder, is there anybody in this room that in your life you suspect that now, even under the sound of my voice, that God has been good to you? How bad is the situation that you're going through? How bad is it? Is it bad enough that you need to talk to somebody? Is it bad enough that you need to get to church tonight? Is it bad enough that you need to get to the altar and talk to God? Is it bad enough that you just need to see Jesus? It's that bad. Look at your neighbor and say, it's that bad. I know you don't want to say it, but it really is. And everybody in here is going through something. We go through financial challenges, and we go through the situations. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Got a problem in your home, you got a problem on your job. If you don't have that problem on your job, then you got something going on in your bank account. If you ain't got nothing going on in your bank account, there's something going on elsewhere. Look at your neighbor and say, there's problems everywhere. But the only way that you're going to be able to get through that is to make sure that your heart and your mind is right. Let the text, your daughter or your son may be vexed with the devil. Your husband, ladies, may be vexed with the devil. Your wife, men, may be vexed with the devil. Or even your aunt, your uncle, grandma, grandpa may be vexed with the devil. Let's just say a close loved one may be vexed with the devil. Someone that you work with may be vexed with the devil. And the thing about it is that church folk and believers understand devils when they see them. Can y'all hear me? So we see devils when they come. We see devils in people when they act crazy. You just ask them a question and they go off. Y'all ain't hearing me. It's a spirit they done picked up. Ask somebody in the church, where's the down hall? That's a devil. That's a devil. Yeah. Somebody, can you work in the kitchen? No, honey, I gotta go. That's a devil. That's a devil. Can you pick me up? I want to go to church. Can you? No. I'm going to leave for church early. I ain't got time to pick him up. That's the devil. That's the devil. Spirits. Watch those spirits. But what's happening here? The Bible talks to us about this woman having a daughter that was vexed. Not just only vexed, but she was grievously vexed with the devil. And I'm here to let you know that there's some things that we're going through right now that the enemy is planning right now to make things worse than what it looks like. Because that's what his job is. And we as people of God need to understand that God has us in a place where we're victorious and we're more than a conqueror. The Bible said, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. And if you realize and know the position that you have and the power and the authority that you have, you can speak life and death. And before you know it, you're further along than you've been. Here to let you know that God right now is getting ready to allow you to see that, hey, I'm trying to get to Jesus. Many of us here, that's the reason why we come. It wasn't no other agenda. It was a women's conference. Yeah, we come to gather together. We come to see what God is about to do to us. We come to get a miracle. We come to get a word. But God is saying tonight, how bad do you really want to see me? Is it bad enough that you can pray and God allow things to change? Is it bad enough that you will allow to see things happening and before you know it, you pray the situation away? Well, here it is now that God has given us the power to stand and the power to overcome the enemy. Well, what happens here is sometimes we're looking at even diseases that we're going through, and we're looking at certain things that we have to deal with on a daily basis. Well, God is simply saying, how bad do you really need me? I can do 5 things at one time, God said. Yeah, he said, I can work out this situation at home, and I can work out this situation on your job, and I can work out that situation at your daughter's house, and I can work out that situation all at the same time. While you in his house, he's going to your house. Just give somebody a high five and say, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He's working some things out even while you pray. That's why it's important to make sure when you come to the house of God that you make sure that you get your praise on. I made it my business now that I can't just come to church and go home the same way I come. I make sure that I get my praise on. I make sure that I holler every now and then. I make sure, because see, if I do it here at church, I won't have a problem doing it at home. Y'all understand? See, that's what happens with a lot of people. They don't do it at home, so they got a hard time trying to do it here. And that's the reason why it takes them so long. Even when the praise team is up, they don't know what to do because they don't have praise team service at home. Y'all ain't here. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. Because when you praise God